A few months ago, two ordinary people walked into my offices wanting to become LikeWise tutors. As they signed the contract, a thunderstorm rolled in and a bolt of lightning hit the building. The lights began to flash on and off, and my face began to tingle. I heard a woman scream from outside, "Oh, LikeWise, I love you." They were glowing. There was a strange aura about them. And when I asked what had happened, they simply said, in unison, "Education is power." Good evening and welcome, LikeWise man and LikeWise woman. Thank you very much for sharing such intimate details with us about your relationship and your personal lives. So obviously you are superheroes and gifted with the power of education, and people are naturally drawn to this. People want to know about you, people want to film you. LikeWise women, how do you feel when you see videos such as this going viral on Facebook, on YouTube, of LikeWise man in Claremont on a Thursday night with dozens of women shouting his name?
It's LikeWise man! Oh my god!
Just the time for one.
Well, you know what I think, Doc? I think that it's hurtful
For me to see LikeWise man out there, it's 2 in the morning, it's 2 AM, with all of these screaming women around him, and I'm home in bed, alone, you know, thinking about what I'm going to be able to teach people the next day, how I'm going to be able to help them, and all he's concerned with is having screaming young Claremont girls in tight dresses and high heels around him. You know, I just think that on a fundamental level, our focuses, they differ, and I don't know if we can come back from that. I just don't.
Now, LikeWise women, this isn't the first time I've heard you complain about him not being at home enough. I've heard he's also not there during the day very often. In fact, I've heard reports about LikeWise man sometimes running around the mountains of Cape Town looking for and putting out fires.
Literally cannot play Gage around.
Yeah, but like it's good in like some places.
No, it's horrible, man.
Wait, what's that?
Oh my gosh, what's that?
Wait, what?
Oh my word, he looks majestic as a unicorn.
I thought of him.
Wait, no, again. Dude, where is he?
Reverse.
Firstly, what's with the cave? Like, why? It's like a bed sheet. There's nothing to it. It's not going to help him in any way. There's no kind of air friction thing going on. Okay, what's with the cave?
You can't even fly.
You can't fly.
Am I right? You can't fly.
It's not like...
I can fly.
That's
With the power of
lie.
education, anything is possible.
Come on. I know the power of education is far-reaching, but it cannot make you fly, okay? There's a limit.
So we've dealt with some of the issues that you experience in terms of being in the public eye, but how about some of the issues on a more daily basis? LikeWise woman.
Okay, well, it's kind of embarrassing, but I keep walking in on LikeWise man sharpening his pencils.
What? Sharpening my... No, never. Never.
I've been really trying, to hold back this feeling.
There were pencil sharpenings everywhere. I had to scrub that
The
in.
only reason why I sharpen my pencils is because she is always reading. I mean, we used to do multiplication together, division, algebra, geometry, all the angles.
So, do you want to do some multiplication?
No, I'm reading.
What about perpendicular? Huh?
No, I was never a fan of that, no.
Shame. So obviously it wasn't always this way. Before the fame and the glory of being LikeWise man and LikeWise woman, how did you meet?
Well, I saw this ad on TV.
Have you heard about LikeWise tutors?
Because if you haven't, you're just about to.
We'll provide you with a tutor that went to your school.
This has many benefits, such as the tutor knowing the system,
knowing the teachers,
and knowing how to succeed academically in this environment.
For the lowest rates in Cape Town, we'll provide you with the best.
Here at LikeWise Tutors, only the best applicants are selected as tutors, which is why with us, academic improvement is guaranteed.
South Africans alike will never be caught powerless again because education is power.
We are excellent value for money.
At LikeWise Tutors, we're committed to quality, and that's why your first lesson is absolutely free. This is to ensure that you're 100% satisfied with our tutor.
Well, we both went to the offices to sign up and we bumped into each other and it was love at first sight.
So LikeWise man, we've heard what LikeWise woman has to say about some of your tendencies, but what do you have to say in your defense?
Well, firstly, I'll have you know that I've been told this cape is very stylish. In fact, it's Versace. But moving on, I'm actually just doing all of this to impress you.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Because there's a lot of mediocre tutoring companies out there, like Tutors and Tutors. And as a LikeWise man, I know that I'm a cut above the rest. But I just want everyone else to know that both of us are above everyone else.
Hey kid, are you gonna book yourself a LikeWise tutor today?
Oh golly, I sure am.
And why is that?
Because education is power.